What's going on, gang? Welcome back into Lights Out Gaming. For those of you that are new here, my name is Mike, and what you're watching on screen today is you are watching Life Lessons with Lights Out. Now, this is a series that I wanted to do because I obviously do the gaming videos, you know, throughout the week, but on Tuesdays I typically do a personal video, and I felt like I could do something for the good of not just myself, but for some of the younger kids, guys, girls that watch my videos. Basically just so I could have some type of positive influence in a way other than, you know, just gaming. I want to not only help you improve, you know, at video games, but help you improve at life in general. And if I could share anything with you along the way that I've learned, and maybe I learned from my dad or my own experiences, I'd love to share it with you. So today's topic is a very, very, very touchy one for me. The reason I bring up this topic today is because there was a fight last weekend that everybody knows about. It was between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, and those that were rooting for Floyd Mayweather, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it at all. I don't know if you're football fans or not, but I don't know if you remember the Ray Rice incident. Do you remember Ray Rice? He had knocked out his now wife on camera, all right, dragged her out of an elevator. There was an uproar when it first happened, right? And, you know, everybody was like, oh, he hits women, you know, and we all knew what happened. I don't need a video to know what exactly happened. And, you know, there were rumors about a video coming out. There was video of the incident. Then the video came out, and there was like this huge backlash. Like, all of a sudden, everybody hated Ray Rice. Like, I remember tweeting that day saying, why did you need a video to think he was a piece of crap before then? Like, the video I don't know if it's a seeing is believing thing, but when I hear he knocked out his now wife in an elevator and dragged her out of it, I don't need to see a video to understand what happened. Some of those same people that, once they saw the video, hated Ray Rice, were rooting for Floyd Mayweather. And this got to me because, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Floyd Mayweather's son wrote on a police report when I want to say he was 6 or 7 years old when he wrote this. There was a domestic report at the house, and the son was basically an eyewitness as to what happened. So they had him write it down. It was voluntary. So the kid said, yeah, I'll tell you what happened. And if you haven't seen it, just look it up. Floyd Mayweather's son, letter to the police. And it's about how Floyd Mayweather basically beat the crap out of his son's mother in front of his son, who was 6 or 7 years old at the time. And for those who don't know, I have a daughter, and I made it a point to show her that letter. I wanted her to see what he had done. I wanted her to want to root against him, and it did just that. So for the people that were rooting for Mayweather, I just want you to understand that by rooting for a guy that's done some of the things that he's done in the past with no remorse, you're almost telling him it's okay. And that's not okay. I don't care what a woman does to a man. My life lesson to you, if you're a man watching this, if you're a young man watching this, you don't put your hands on a woman. You don't do it. We're built differently. I hope that everybody understands that. And I don't care what a girl's doing to you. I don't care. She's punching you. She's slapping you. You can restrain her to say, stop. You can do that. If you're tough enough to think that you could throw a punch, that you could punch her, then you're tough enough to just restrain her and hold back. And if you can't do that, there's an issue. And I understand that certain people are raised differently. I got into an argument, I'll call it an argument, about this whole situation, and I was told not to judge people because I have no idea where they came from, and you just can't judge someone until you've been in their shoes. Understand that. Understand I can't judge someone until I'm in their shoes, but there is a few things in life that you can judge someone on. You mean to tell me that if, you know, John Gacy, like John Wayne Gacy, or, you know, Ed Gein, like these guys, these serial killers. Do you think it's, if they grew up and they were abused as a child and they were, you know, molested as a child, do you think it's okay for them to be a serial killer when they get older? Absolutely not. Do I think it's okay to beat women regardless of what you grew up around? Absolutely not. There are a few things in life that are just unacceptable by my standards. And I hope to God that if you're a young lady watching this video, I hope that you understand that. I know that there are women out there that have been physically abused. Now, mentally abused is a different thing, and that's not right either, but if you've been physically abused and he tells you he's going to get better, and you know he loves me, I'll tell you this. I love a select amount of women in my life. I love a select amount of friends in my life. Okay? I would never, ever, ever put my hands on someone that I loved like that. I wouldn't do it because I love them, and you don't want to hurt someone you love. I don't know. Like I said, it's a tough thing for me to talk about just because I know it can rub people the wrong way. But if this is my first episode of life lessons that I wanted to do, and it's a big one, and I want you to understand that these videos they're all going to mean something to me because it's something that I feel strongly about. And I feel like if one person walks away from this saying, he's right, I did something good. I did something good today. Something good came out of this video, and that's what I want. For you guys that are out there that have thought, maybe the guy just screwed up. I'm one to forgive. I am one to forgive. It does take some time, but I want you to think about this. I want you to imagine that you have a daughter, okay? A little baby that you raise, okay? That daughter grows up and she dates men. She dates boys, and it's hard to grasp that as a dad. But all you can ask for is that the guy treats her well, because they're gonna date. It's gonna happen. I want you to imagine some man putting his hands on your daughter, and then tell me that you're gonna root for Floyd Mayweather again in front of your grandkids. Say that the guy does this in front of your grandkids. I don't need to see video to know what he did was wrong. He has never ever shown any remorse about what he's done. The Ray Rice tape. That wasn't the first time Ray Rice hit her. I'm sorry, I'm not going to believe that, because when he did it, he just stood there. And then he dragged her out of the elevator. I don't know. I understand people make mistakes. I do. You'll know when that happens if you're remorseful. You'll see it. You'll know it'll never happen again, or whatever the case may be. I can't answer just because I've never been in that situation. But just know, guys, I'm making this video because I want to better someone. And there's nothing good that comes out of hitting women. There's nothing good that comes out of hitting a loved one. There's nothing good that comes out of hitting a friend. I get in a heated discussion with some of my guy friends. I love these guys to death, alright? And I don't know if I'm speaking to myself. I don't know if they're the same way as me, but I'm never going to fight them. They're my friends. Like, there's a reason they're my friends. I love these guys. And no matter what, we're going to sit here and argue back and forth. I'm not going to fight with them, because if we fight, someone's going to get hurt. And if you love someone, you don't hurt them. I really hope you guys took something from this today. I don't know. I don't know if you need a visual of that. I wouldn't want to see a visual of what happened in his household with his son watching. I would never want to see a video of that. I don't think any kid should ever have to go through that. But now that his kid has, is it okay for him to grow up and hit women too? The answer is no. The answer is no. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was a completely different video today, and I understand it was kind of a deep video, but I felt like it was meaningful. It was meaningful to me. If it meant something to you, if you liked the video, if you thought differently about something, let me know in the comments section. Like, I'd love to know if you ever thought it was okay, if I changed your mind, if you agree with me. I'd love to know your input on this one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did enjoy it, because this is the first episode of Life Lessons with Lights Out. So if you did, please leave a like. Again, comment on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do, obviously, like I said, the personal videos, and I do gaming videos throughout the week. But until next time, guys, lights out.